just given James all the salsa. I think I have.
All of it?
I haven't got a salsa.
One.
I gave him 2. Oh.
Never mind, is there one in the fridge?
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today it is a very exciting video because we have got McDonald's, we have got the Mackies, we are doing a mukbang. Obviously I haven't introduced you. I assume you all know who Chanelle is. She's my best friend. She's been in a lot of vlogs and videos. We asked on Instagram, or I asked on Instagram for people to send in questions for us to chat about as we enjoy our McDonald's. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoy, subscribe for more videos. We're filming loads. I plan lots. I plan lots for me and Chanelle. Look at the claw. Cheese share box. You've got to. Oh, I'm so excited.
Vegetable deluxe because veggie life.
Veggie life, literally. And on the contrary, 20 chicken nuggets. This is just my typical order, to be honest, always. This is like, I'm so excited, the mayo chicken, because it's been a while. I've literally got 20 chicken nuggets. Oh yeah, drink. Fanta. We've literally not eaten all day. We've been like filming another video, like walking around London all day.
I'm starving.
And we're really hungry. I'm really thirsty. But we have got the questions to answer.
The burger or the vegetable deluxe was a really bad shout to eat on camera. I should have got the dippers.
Why? Messing.
Yeah.
You're not actually fully veggie. Like, no. She does eat chicken. Just realised everyone will be like, wait, but you're veggie.
Actually, I eat chicken nuggets and that's about it. And I never order my own. I eat one of Kiera's.
I love Fanta.
Oh, I think I love you.
It hits, oh I love you too. It hits differently like fizzy drinks from McDonald's, shall we say. Okay, so thanks for everyone for sending questions. If you did, Chanelle also sent in some questions for us.
I wanted to be prepared.
She wanted to be prepared for this. She put, if I was one of our fans, I'd ask how our friendship has matured as we've grown up. Good question, Chanelle.
I don't have an answer to that one actually.
How has our friendship matured? How would you say it's matured?
We didn't have deep chats.
We probably thought we did.
We didn't have that much deep
to talk about. There wasn't much to talk about. Yeah. I feel like we've always been close though. We've never, I don't feel like I've ever gotten closer.
There wasn't a slow merge. We were just
like, instantly we just like, okay, we're gonna be best friends. Pretty much how it happened. Yeah. But like we've always been super close. Like how long have we been friends for? 5 years?
Ooh, that's long. You really made it. Get to the 7-year mark and you're in my life forever.
See what happens in the
another
next
2 years. Trial.
Like anything could happen. Obviously I know Chanelle's here until we're like 80 years old. In our little rocking chairs.
We're going to be in the same
annoying each other. Yeah. I don't know, we've just grown up. Like I don't think we're any closer because we've always been close. But I feel like we know ourselves a lot better now. Obviously we were 18. I just turned 18 when I met Chanelle, literally like the week before I met her. Like that, you just changed so much in those 5 years, like 18 to 22, 23.
Like lots of things where you're like, actually that annoys me. Actually, I'm this kind of person.
Yeah, like, and how you communicate different things. Like we've got better with each other and knowing each other. Definitely. I was like, definitely. Our
friendship revolved around at the start. You're going out this weekend. Now it's like, should we get a takeaway?
Our first picture together was in October of 2015 and we were going on a night out. That's it. I very vaguely remember you coming up to my room the first time. It sounds really creepy. But like
creepy. I
had
Pringles.
Do you remember? Yeah, I had all like the this was my first year room, so I was there just for like a year, and I had like pictures all around that mirror and you were like looking at the pictures and stuff. Like we had all these people you wouldn't have known who you've met since, you know, like you
then we became good friends.
Yeah. And like
so
you were on about YouTube and stuff. I don't know if I told you at that point I did YouTube, but I think we were talking about YouTube maybe. I think there was like a Zoella book on the side.
There was someone's birthday meal and we started talking about YouTube. I don't know if that was
maybe 5 years ago. No, I feel like we just know each other better.
Also we lived together.
Oh yeah,
that makes a difference to
definitely. Like we lived together for 2 years and it was like bliss. Like we know we can do it. Like we 2 years it was fine, wasn't it?
We never argued about house things.
Nothing, never did we? Like we didn't really bicker at all. Like when we lived together. And even now we don't really.
It's more like, what are you having for dinner?
Yeah,
as well.
I would make you dinner. Throw back. And I'm not good in the kitchen, am I?
No, I'm better than you.
Definitely.
Cooking. But you cook, but you were more enthusiastic to cook. I washed up.
That was what I was gonna say. We met when we both moved away from home for the first time. So that's like quite a big deal as well. And I always say that has probably shaped me into who I am, the fact I lived away during that time. Probably you as well. If I was one of our fans, I'd ask, why do we continue to stay in contact? Oh, great. Why do I stay in contact with you? She's alright.
Though, you have some friends at like uni or whatever, and then you drift apart when you're not living together anymore, or like, why do we stay in contact?
We're still in contact, like,
you can't get rid of her.
literally. I can't imagine my life without Chanel.
No.
Like, at all. We just like the same things, literally. If I was one of our fans, I'd ask us to name one thing we admire about the other. That's a nice one, Chanel. Check you out. There's probably so much, but like, if you're pinpointing one thing,
you can be a bit, I don't know how to describe it. Outspoken is not the right word. Argumentative is not the right word.
great. I admire your ability to argue.
No, because sometimes you just take a back seat. You're like, oh, whatever, pick your battles. Then sometimes you're like, you can be quite precise when you disagree with someone. You get your point across very well.
Yeah,
you do it in
sometimes I do. Yeah.
Well.
Sometimes.
Good with words, maybe.
What would I say? I admire.
You're quite thoughtful as well, actually.
You like know your worth, and that's amazing. I see you as like this sassy. You've been with me. Like, if I've ever been in a situation, you're like, Kiera, you are a queen, and like, you're that kind of person who like builds other people up. And I've also seen you do that with yourself, even when times are hard or like you're upset or whatever. Like, you've just got like this ability,
spoiled brat ability.
You're like the hair flip, you know, like, let's go. And like, it's good to have that in yourself, but you also like give that energy to all your friends and like people who need it, and that's like quite nice. This is a messy one.
Upside down.
Oh yeah. I feel like there's gonna be lettuce everywhere. We're filming this in my room. My room's gonna smell of McDonald's tonight. Love that.
Good smell. Is it good?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. So I'm gonna give you your cheating here in the quiz.
Oh my god.
Don't tell Paul.
Wait, can I guess what the peeve is?
Yeah.
So there's a pet peeve. What's happening now?
Doing it. I'm currently doing it, not you.
You're doing it and I'm not.
Well,
I just like eating in the bedroom. No.
We're both here. But I haven't noticed you doing it, but I'm definitely doing it, and I say it's a pet peeve of mine when other people do it.
When you say a lot.
No. But that's
quite a good one. What is it?
When people eat with their mouth open, like they're talking.
No, I've been doing that.
And I'm like, I caught myself just in with a chip.
Like. It's so hard when you film like mukbangs though. Like I do this now.
That's what I mean. I'm scared to eat the burger.
I'm so happy right now. Shall we come back to Chanel's and get some other people's? So Abby put, when can I see you both again? Abby, my #1 fan.
We can celebrate Abby's birthday at the end of July.
End of July, yeah. End of July. Oh my god, like we could come to Bournemouth.
I normally go to Bournemouth.
Give away her location, but it's fine. Bournemouth's a big place.
Sorry, Abby.
I've been saying it to Abby. Obviously she's watching this. Abby, I know I've been saying I'm going to come down, but Corona happened. But now that things are kind of going back to normal, I would love to come to Bournemouth. Or you come here.
You can come here if you want. We're just inviting ourselves to Bournemouth. That's the norm.
Yes, you could come here. In another life, which career do you think you would choose / would be good at?
A doctor.
Yeah.
Now that everything that's happened with Corona, and doctors get paid a lot of money. Like, I want to be a top-end surgeon.
Oh wow.
I want a nice house.
That's cool. Like, not in this life,
save people's, like, yeah, I'm a bit old to learn it all now. And I don't want to do. It's a lot. I have a friend that's studying to be a doctor. It's a lot.
It is a lot. It's very hard, but very rewarding. And speaking with my mouth full, oh my god.
What would you be? Let me guess.
In another life. I've not even thought about it.
A director.
In another life. That'd be good. I feel like I'd be good at directing.
Someone who writes plays.
Yeah, I could do that now. I love writing.
You could do that now. It's not really another life thing. That's
what is completely unlike me. I feel like it sounds maybe like something to do with teaching or directing. I feel like I'm good with people. I feel like
my mum always says I'd be a good midwife. Like now, if I decide for a career change.
Yeah, I trust you down there.
I love that. Down there.
Down there. You know what I'm saying.
Vaginas. No, I haven't.
Oh, that's quite a hard question. In another life, I'd do something just completely different. Like, be ballsy enough to go into outer space, because I would never do that. You'd never get me going out of space in this lifetime. Kiera's not going out of space.
If they done like holidays on the moon, I'd do it. I
love like space. I love it. Like it really like fascinates me. Like space and like the oceans, like all the unknown. Like I love that. But there are also two things that like scare me the most. Maybe not necessarily space, but the sea.
Ocean and the sea does after we watched that film. What was it called?
Oh, 47 meters down. Have you seen the second one?
No, I'm not watching it.
So it's on Netflix, and it is like terrifying, because they're actually they're not at the bottom of the sea, they're in like underwater caves. What's your most fond memory together?
Ooh, so many,
yeah.
I've got a photo. This isn't my most fond memory, but it's a really cute photo of your birthday last year at the festival. You're saying something, I'm literally howling with laughter. Like I've not put it anywhere. I'm like head back, like mouth open, I'm absolutely howling.
Oh, I need to see this. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Ugliest face, but obviously make me howl with laughter.
I loved Amsterdam.
I was gonna say you eating his toasty in Amsterdam.
Oh,
that was a good moment in life. Not that I enjoyed the toasty, but
it was like a cheese toasty, wasn't it? We were in this club. It was called Club Smoky in Amsterdam. Oh, he was just blasting out the tunes. We were having a great time, and I just got hungry. I was chatting to the DJ, as one does, and he was like, "Do you want a cheese toasty?" I was like, "Yes, I want a cheese toasty." It's like 2 AM. Give it to me. Give me the toasty. And we got handed this toasty, and I'm in the middle of the dance floor, like with the Jaeger bomb and my cheese toasty. Like, that was fun. Anything travel related is like very fun, very enjoyable moments, you know.
I don't know why you and the cheese toasty is a good moment for me. I think there was nothing really. I mean, we weren't made of money back then, but
we were mourning the whole time. Right, it's so expensive. Yeah,
but
still do.
Literally, I think it's just, it can always be a thing with us.
Yeah.
But it was just a good time in life. We had like part-time-ish jobs, like full-time.
Yeah.
We weren't full-time, but we
I don't know. We were like, it was like a bit part-time. That was
yeah.
We had loads of time to do stuff, stupid stuff. Yeah.
It's probably why we had no money, because we had so much spare time to spend it.
I don't know how we had so much money when we were students. Well, I do.
Honestly.
Because like everything I worked and earned was mine. But where the hell did I put that money? Obviously, it got me to London. Like deposits are expensive and that kind of thing. But yeah, we were going out like 3 times a week though.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
I don't understand.
Takeaways, let's go to the pub for dinner. Where can we go for dinner this week? Morrison's Monday. We used to go every Monday to do our food shop at Morrison's, and we'd sit in the cafe and have macaroni cheese. Oh, I could smash that right now as she's eating McDonald's. How long have you been friends? Already sort of answered that. 5 years. 5 long years. Have you ever had feelings for the same boy? No, we have completely different types. Not that I have a type, but my type is like 20 years older than your type.
Even like personality types.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, my people tend to be, no, they're not crazy, they're not all crazy. All loud, should I say. I like quite extroverted people though, to an extent. Oh, no, I like introverted people as well, it just depends. I think the main reason why is because, as if you watch my channel, you'll know I date guys typically in their 30s, whereas you will date guys in 20s maybe.
But if you look at the guys that we've both paid attention to, like the way they approach you, the ones you actually engage with,
very different as well. But like, what would happen if we did like the same guy? How does that even happen?
I'd fight you.
Comment below if that's ever happened to you and what happened. But
I don't think it would.
It genuinely, if there was, it would never happen though, because he wouldn't like both of us, would he?
We're so different. But like, he's not gonna pick.
Yeah,
both of us.
Literally. I'd be like, well, we should just save our friendship and leave the man and just continue our friendship. Do you know what I mean?
Because in the end, he'll upset whoever he chooses anyway, probably.
Yeah, probably. knowing men.
But we don't actively like seek boyfriends. We're not those type of girls that actively like look for someone like out, because
no, we're not.
We're paying attention to each other.
Literally.
In a kind of strange way sometimes. Like, we're not seeking attention from someone else because she's already twirling me around.
Literally, like we're so invested in like us and who we're with, like we're not actually that observant. We've had this discussion before. I don't think we're particularly that approachable because we'll be doing stupid stuff, or we're just not looking, we're not interested, are we?
No,
really not. Which
And we're slow
the potential man could be out there like, damn, I was gonna make my move.
But they look like lesbians.
Literally. Or like, I like dating, like that's the thing, innit? Like I do like dating, but whether I'm ready for like that serious commitment
like that, I prefer to have.
You
like
want
dating, and I'm like,
if you're dating, you'd want it to be going somewhere. Whereas I'd quite happily like, I don't know, have a connection with someone, but just date rather than be too serious.
Yeah.
But then that's hard because that's actually never worked out for me where I've not caught feelings.
It hasn't worked out for me either, Kiera. We're both single.
We're both single, which was another question, which was, are you both in relationships? No, we are single. I'm talking to someone, but again, like dating.
Are you?
You know, I feel like
I'll let you know where it goes.
Yeah, stay tuned, everyone. He's probably watching. Like,
hi, nice to
I'll be
meet
like,
you.
I'll send it to him and be like, this is Chanel, this is my best friend. I feel like I'm always talking to a guy. I feel like there's always someone I'm kind of texting. On a level, sort of thing. What's been your most embarrassing experience? What, together or like separate? What about embarrassing moments together?
I don't know if I get particularly embarrassed in front of you.
No.
It's just funny, isn't it? Whatever it is. Even if it's kind of sad, I'm like, well, it happened. Something to add to the memory book.
I don't get embarrassed very often, me though, do I? I do stupid stuff.
Even in general, what have I been embarrassed about?
I mean, don't get me wrong, there's been times I've looked back and been like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Like, like drunk stuff, but
At the time.
to actually pinpoint a particularly embarrassing moment, I kind of want to though. I wore odd shoes to school once.
I wore odd shoes to your...
Oh, you did? She had like a pair of
Vans.
pink and white spotty Vans and like black Van. I was like, Chanel, look at your feet.
Slip on.
that's what I did, so I had slip on.
And they must have like put them on in the dark, like rushing out the door.
What's your favourite cocktail? Porn Star Martini, Basic Bitch 101.
Mine's a woo-woo.
What's in a woo-woo?
Isn't it? Vodka,
Oh yeah.
peach schnapps, and cranberry juice.
Yeah. Isn't that like, I feel like there's different hierarchies to like cocktails. So you've got like, I don't know, like Porn Star Martini, Mojito, Long Island
strawberry
iced
daiquiri.
tea. Is it, what is it, Long Island iced tea?
They're good as well.
I really want to get on that because that's the top tip just to get on a level, because it's like got like 5 different spirits in, hasn't it?
I have a friend from work that got me on that, and there was no going back.
But as I was saying, like there's those kind of cocktails, then you've got like the sex on the beach, the screaming orgasm. If we're going like down that end, like a Spoon's picture, I'm getting sex on the beach always.
That reminds me of being at 18 in Tenerife.
That reminds me of being 17 in Magaluf. Oh, that sounds horrendous. Where did the two of you meet? That's a good one. Oh my god, show the viewers at home that burger. It is looking banging, isn't it?
It is, there's lots of lettuce.
Literally. Health queen, healthy, let's go. Why am I burping so much? I think it's the Fanta. What was I saying? Where did we meet? So we met at uni basically, which we went to a performing arts college, so obviously we call it college, but it was basically like first year of university. We met when we just like turned 18. Obviously Chanel's from here, she's from Essex, like she's from London, I'm from Yorkshire. So I remember the first time you like came to Yorkshire, and like
it was like March, April
of 2016, like the first time like meeting my parents and stuff, because I'm from Barnsley, which is so broad. It's like probably the broadest Yorkshire accent there is, and I remember thinking like she's not going to be able to keep up with everything. You obviously now you know, you get used to it. Like my dad will be like, hey, and you're like, yes. Like you just, my dad doesn't speak like that, but you know what I mean, like god, babies, that was so long ago.
It was
mental.
Feels like ages ago.
It does when you actually think about it. Like when you, and I used to,
like you're gonna elbow me in the face.
when we used to like go out in Leeds, and I went through this phase where like I used to wear these dresses from PLT, and they were like £4 a dress, like just a black like bodycon, but like the cheapest material, like see-through material.
I saw that.
And I had them, yeah, we both did, and they were fab, but I mean I'd never wear them now.
I always had the
I would feel conscious.
Sleeve. Yeah, it's a bit tight.
Yeah.
I had the weird cut off sleeve. Like, why didn't you go for a little cute strap, Chanel?
Yeah, like it was like to here, like this like weird, like, yeah. And we used to, like, when I used to wear them, I was like 18. We used to love going out in Leeds, still do. Leeds is a top night out.
Leeds is a good night out. Yeah.
Clayton Hotel is where it's at in Leeds.
Comfy beds.
The comfiest bed actual just blackout, like completely dark rooms, like when you want to sleep. Like we wake up at like 11:30 because checkout's at 12. Wake up at 11:30 thinking it's like, I don't know, 3 a.m. sorry, because it's like dark. We love Ali's nights. Like we literally just pre-drink in the hotel until like 11:30. Get to the club at midnight, drinking games galore. I think Kaylee broke my little toe last time. She jumped on the bed and it had wheels and it just rolled over my little toe. But I was drunk at the time and I woke up the next day and I was like,
I remember it.
I was like, my little toe really hurts. And I was like, I remember screaming out actually, like for some reason. Then it came to me a few hours later. I just saw my friend like diving at me like this. Isn't it weird though, because we used to go to Prism. Do you know the nightclub chain called Prism? We would never go there now. Last time we went was in Brighton over a year ago. And at that point, like, probably outgrown that now. Not that there's ever age limits, well, to be fair, like, Prism's a bit like 18-year-olds, underage people.
You do see older people in there. Like hen parties.
I guess, yeah. So what do you love most and what annoys you most about one another? I think the thing the love thing's quite like the admire thing, isn't it?
It's the same. When I'm talking, which is like a brick wall.
That's funny, I thought you were going to say when I speak over you. But that's also, that's, yeah, you always say that. You
get used to that, but you don't get used to someone not listening as just speaking.
I'm literally my father's daughter.
It's not as bad now that we don't live together. Because like we'd having a conversation, but normally she'd be sat at like the dinner table and I'd be talking as I'm eating dinner and she's, you know,
and I don't know, I think it's because there's just a lot going on in my head sometimes. Like I can so intensely think about stuff that I don't know, I don't know. But then, do I do it a lot now as well? I feel like, like today, like if I misheard or I'm like, if I was on my phone, I'd be like, what was that you were on about? Whereas before,
if I miss that not doing anything, not when we've got something to do.
To be fair, it's only when we spend a lot of time with each other. She can be a bit whiny. That's just
if
how
I'm hungry
is.
or tired.
Yeah, like I know, like okay, we need to get some food or we need to sit down or like,
she needs a snack.
She needs a snack, literally.
Share a single bed with Kiera, you'll get attacked during the night.
I'm a fidget bum. Like,
it's not actually annoying because I'm asleep most of the time. I'm like, what do we say? I'm like Dracula. Like, you can't wake me up.
She wakes up exactly how she falls asleep.
I'm such a deep sleeper, but when someone does hit you in the chest, you tend to wake up.
We were literally in Paris in an Ibis budget, which is like, don't do it, guys. Don't do it to yourselves. We booked it. It was like what, like 10 euros a night or something ridiculous. Like probably not that cheap, but it was so cheap. And there was like 2 single beds, and then like the most precarious like thin bunk bed above, and obviously Chanel and Polly were like, well, Kiera's going up there. And I'm like, of course Kiera gets the little bunk.
I have a fear of sleeping on top of bunk beds. I fell out of one when I was little.
Oh, I kind of climbed up a little bit. I mean, I could kind of see up there because I'm so tall.
She got half like, and was like, nope.
No, there was like, it was just dusty and there was like hairs everywhere.
Yeah.
So me and Chanel shared a single, literally the tiniest single. It was a small single.
Yeah, it wasn't a normal single. It was a small bed.
I think we were just like, I was like laid like over her like this, but then like
basically spooning.
Chanel said in the middle of the night I was like this, and then I like went to turn over and I like presaged her into the air. I like pushed off her chest to turn over. She was like, oh.
Taking the covers with her, I was like,
and you had the ladder at the side of you as well. That probably was the only thing keeping you in the bed, was the ladder.
Literally.
I can't.
Lizzie came over to Polly's side. She was like, no.
Literally, my elbow went over. She was like, ah!
It's a funny story.
It is a funny story. I slept really good though.
Good for you.
Did you not? Like, I
did.
actually slept all the way through.
Well, I didn't sleep all the way through, but I did sleep quite
We
well.
actually slept in like full-on clothes, didn't we? Because we were scared of the sheets being dirty. I mean, at least we had a bed. But
well, we'd paid for it, so at least we had a bed.
Where do you want to go on your next holiday? I swear that came up again. Oh, I've missed loads.
We're going to Mallorca.
Yeah, we're going to Mallorca. We were supposed to be going, as I sat filming this, we were supposed to be flying to Mallorca in the morning. You'd probably be here now, like, ready to go airport.
What airport was it?
Gatwick. How upsetting is that? Actually, it's okay because this year's been such a strange year that, for me, I know when we get there, like, because we're going to a party place as well, it just wouldn't be the same vibe. So I'm so grateful that we could just move to 2021.
We had other things planned. We were talking about Amsterdam as well. We were talking about Scotland. I mean,
Lake District.
Holiday, not really a holiday.
Lake District with mum and dad, and they're going without us, Amanda and Andrew.
They can take us next time.
Literally. Traitors. It is their anniversary. Me and Chanel, like, you know, what is
Take me with you.
Third and fourth wheeling on their, you know, anniversary. But I hope you enjoy mum and dad. I'm not bitter at all. But
I'm not bitter. Kiera is.
we'll go another time. We're going to Mallorca next July 2021, which is nice because it's paid off. Like, it's all sorted.
Kiera says it's a free holiday. We paid for it.
I know it's free. It's going to be free next year. Oh, why am I spitting everywhere today? Amsterdam, like we say, we love Amsterdam. Like, it's such a nice vibe there. Like, people are so friendly and there's a lot to do. So we like our city breaks, don't we? I mean, on our list of 30 things, there's like New York, Scotland's on there, Ibiza, we'll have to go there at some point.
Vegas. We've been talking about Vegas literally since we were like 18. It's not happened, but
we'll go. What's your ideal 3-course meal? Starters, a gorgeous like nacho platter. I love nachos, don't I?
I was gonna go with like an antipasti, like olives and cheese and...
Yeah, but then I might have gone cheese board last. How can I pick 3? This is so difficult for me.
Do you get cheese with antipasti? It is difficult.
You can. Like, I like a good platter. Like, I like eating out with people who are like, okay, let's get a mixture of things. Like, we always do that. Like, oh, we'll get the garlic bread and we'll get the olives and we'll share. That's fun. So, but I do like nachos, and I feel like that'd be the starter thing. I just love my nachos. I'm so basic, but maybe nachos. For my main, I might just go for like a ribeye steak or something.
I was gonna go arrabbiata pasta.
Yeah, I like something with custard, like sticky toffee pudding with custard.
Or I like an
sounds so northern.
I love a sticky toffee pudding.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that might be my favourite dessert.
I think I'd say that with custard. Or like a treacle sponge with custard. Okay, that's the elite. Treacle sponge and custard. Wow. But you never get that in London. You're not going to go to a fancy restaurant, are you, and get like treacle sponge with custard. It'd be with ice cream. And I'll always be that northerner, like, do you do it with custard instead of ice cream? They're like, no, love, we don't. Is there a mountain high enough, valley low enough, or a river wide enough?
There's not.
If I was one of our fans, I'd ask if we are obsessed with other people's perceptions of us. No. I think I was speaking about it in a video recently, actually. If I know you, and obviously you're a friend of mine, of course, like, I'd care to know what you thought about a situation, or like for advice, that kind of thing. But if you literally don't know us and you've got an opinion, like,
thanks, bye.
I can get why after so much of it, like, say if like really successful YouTubers who are massive might, you know, that used to getting like say hate comments, I can get why that might get annoying and might get a bit much, of course. But like, for in actual life, like anyone who, you know, doesn't actually know us, who has an opinion.
You're a bit weird. I'm like, okay.
Like, whatever, like, you don't actually know us and I don't know you, and it's quite nice that you actually have an opinion on me anyway, because I don't even know who you are. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it sounds a bit like sassy, but it's true. Like, haters go and hate. Like, haters are hating for...
They're wasting their time worrying about you.
Literally, all the time they put into being horrible.
Like them forums you see online.
Oh, forums.
If you Google someone's name and it comes up with a forum, it's just like hate.
It's disgusting. Like, you can't believe there's no...
People have put time and effort into writing paragraphs about how much they hate this person just because they're successful.
Yeah.
They don't have the top they've got, or...
I hope in like our lifetime there's some kind of punishment or penalty.
It was a forum about us. I was like, mean.
I mean, at least we're doing well if that happens, but
it's horrible.
I was going to say, like, in our lifetimes that there's some kind of punishment,
like cyberbullying.
For cyberbullying, like, well, look at Caroline Flack, or you know, ex-Love Island people as a small example. Like, people in the public eye, and not even in the public eye, both, like regular people, online hate in young people in schools, like people putting stuff on Facebook or Snapchat. People use Snapchat. I mean, I don't use Snapchat, but
remember MSN?
I remember MSN. I loved MSN. That was like,
people used to get bullied through that though when I was at school.
Yeah, all, like, there should be, people shouldn't be allowed to get away with being horrible online, and I don't know how they do it, but I'd hope that, you know, in future there's, because people only do it because they can. Like, if it was illegal, they'd probably still do it, but at least, you know, you can call them out for it and they'll be punished for it. Yeah. If I was one of our fans, I'd ask about fans, as if we have fans. It's only a joke, by the way, guys, so we're not being serious. I'd ask about our post-COVID plans.
I plan to have a nice life.
Yeah, we're gonna travel. Oh yeah. I mean, next year, like to go some places. All our concerts have been postponed.
We've got a lot happening next year now.
Yeah, 2021 is going to be epic. Epically busy. Not that I want to jinx it, because I said the same about 2020, but... yeah, touch that word. But...
that sounds right.
touch that word. Oh, it's been a while. If I was one of our fans, I'd ask, what do we do when we spend time together?
McDonald's. Chat rubbish, honestly. We do it all day long.
It's chat.
We end up walking around, was it Battersea Park? Like the wrong way.
We walked in a full circle. Like we were walking back out the way we came in, just because we were chatting and not paying any attention to what we were doing. I don't know how we managed that, to be honest, but just literally. And
a full-blown conversation comes from like one little comment where the other one's like, oh my god, do you know what, I had a dream.
Oh yeah, literally. I had a dream. Who sings that? Westlife sang that. A song to sing.
Isn't it ABBA?
I believe in angel. Yeah, it is ABBA.
It's in Mamma Mia too, I think.
Which is on Netflix. I'll have to give that a watch, you know. Cheeky watch. We just talk. We love going for walks. We sound like dogs. We move our little walk. We do though, like today we literally, you know, even though we could have probably gone out and done something again now, we just went for a walk and an explore, which was nice.
I quite enjoy that now though. That's something I've learnt from Corona.
Yeah, I know we always liked walking before, but more so now. Damn. Okay, we need to round this up. Okay, so that was very abrupt ending. I was like, let's go. Bye everyone. But yeah, walking, chatting, going for food. We love going out to eat, don't we, when we can, obviously, when things go back to normal. And travelling. I've already said travelling.
Well, sometimes we just sit in.
Just sit in, yeah, like we are right now. Like, just get a McDonald's and...
yeah.
We like filming videos together as well and stuff. Like, this is fun. I enjoy stuff like this.
I enjoy this.
But on that note, we literally must have been recording for like 50 minutes because the battery is flashing at me. I've got 4 chicken nuggets and there's 2 mozzarella dippers left.
1 each.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
I had like 20. If you're still watching, if you're still here and you've made it this far.
Well done.
Far. I can't speak. Thank you for making it this far. Comment below any, I don't know what.
Video requests.
I just spat. Did I spit on you?
No, I thought you say I spat. I was going to say sorry.
But yeah, comment below, like she said, any requests for us to film. We are going to film like a cocktail making video, so any questions or topics for us to talk about in that would be quite helpful. Although I'm sure we'll just be concentrating on what we're shaking. I used to work in a cocktail bar.
I've never made a cocktail.
I'm very excited for this. Stay tuned, should be happening next week. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe for more weekly videos. I'm uploading every Monday and Thursday, so turn your post notifications on because you don't want to miss a thing. I don't know why I always say it like that. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Hope you're all keeping amused and staying safe, and we shall catch you guys very soon with a brand new video. Mwah! Bye! Yay! Do you like how I left you to do that? Because I knew you would. Amazing.